Guys, today I want to share with you some revelations that I got from my pastor, and I want to share with all of you guys. Like, have you guys ever wondering about the armor of God? In the book of Ephesians chapter 6, it's talking about put on the whole armor of God, right? So I'm gonna read for you real quick here. So the armor of God, it has maybe six, like the salvation, the helmet of salvation, the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, and the shield of faith, the sword of the spirit, and the boots of peace, right? And yes, they are all represents through the word of God. And I was wondering something, and maybe you guys are wondering too, and I don't know. I've go to my pastor, and yes, he's preaching the normal in Ephesians chapter 6. He's telling us about the armor of God, and he's asking us something that I've never wondering this way before, but he's asking me. So he's talking about the normal armor of God, right? They have 6 parts: the helmet, the belt, the boots, the breastplate, the sword, the shield, the boots, right? But there's one thing that is missing out of the whole armor of God. And my pastor asking me, do you want to know what part of it that was missing in the armor of God? That time I was like, no, I don't know what it is. So he's telling me, have you ever thinking that God is telling us that we have an armor of God, but why he doesn't put the back part of it? Why there's no back part of the armor? Why does it have to have only the front part, but why the back part was missing? And I was like, why? I never think about that before, because I just reading it through it, right? And yes, so here's the revelation about it. He's telling me the reason why God doesn't put the back part of the armor for us, because God has our back. Sheesh, put that on a shirt, right? Okay. So my pastor told me this, like, we have the armor of God, but the back part was missing. It's not because God does the mistake, but the back part was missing because God has our back already. Sheesh. When the times get tough, when the times we are falling, remember that he has our back. That is what God trying to tell us. Although we have the front part, that which is the armor of God, maybe the gospel of Christ, right? But the back part, it was missing, not because of the mistake, but because God has our back when we fall, because God knows we are gonna fall, right? We are gonna fall because we are imperfect human beings, and that's why he has our back. Sheesh, revelation, right? And yes, all of this gospel in the Ephesians chapter 6 is about, no matter how hard it gets in life, just know one thing, that he has our back always, because my grace is sufficient for you, and my power has made perfect in your weaknesses. And if you guys just look back for your life, for all of it, every time when we're facing the hardships, every time we're facing the storms, right? Most of us like thinking that it is the end, but what happened after that? We always grow, we always learn, and we get a better character after it, right? And that's why his grace is sufficient, and his power has made perfect in our weaknesses. And yes, for trials and tribulation and hard times builds our character. That's why we don't have to lean on our own understanding. When our strength fail, God will never fail us. When our power fails, his grace and his gentleness will never fail us. And yes, trust in him with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In the name of the Lord. Yes, may peace be with you.